How much time do you give to yourself? How much time do you spend nurturing yourself, giving yourself some rest, doing things for you that make you feel great? Welcome to day 79 of my 90-day mental, emotional, spiritual wellbeing series. In this mini coaching series, this video is around me time and community and contribution, things that you do to nurture your soul, to make you feel good. So kind of two ways of looking at this. So firstly, it's what do you do for yourself? How do you give yourself quality time? How do you spend time grooming, or just relaxing and creating a beautiful environment, or just reading or listening to good music, or just moving your body, or just in meditation, or just in nature? How do you spend time connecting with you and with source and with spirit? And the other side of that is how you do things to help others in terms of community and volunteering and making a difference, because ultimately we do that because it nurtures ourselves, it nurtures us. So if there is often when we feel quite down and when we feel quite lost and we don't really know, like it feels like life is a bit meaningless, one of the greatest things that we can do is actually do something for ourselves, a lovely warm bath or some gratitude, or do something for others, right? Do something for others. And then that soon takes us out of that little funk, okay? So in this area of life is about me and spirit, and just that kind of that soul connection, that higher connection of doing things to nurture yourself, which benefits you, makes you feel good, makes you feel connected to a higher order, like a greater space. So right now, where are you on that? Because you might be someone who does so much for other people, so much for your kids, so much for your other half, so much for the community, and you just kind of giving, replying to all the emails, liking everything that everyone else puts out there, and you're just really not valuing you, okay? You might find it difficult accepting gifts or compliments, and it's like, so where are you on that scale? So look at what you're currently doing for you. How do you spend time nurturing you? What are you doing for yourself? How are you taking care of you? How are you looking after your health? How are you looking after all the rumblings that are going on around you? How are you looking after things that just give you this sense of movement inside? Okay, so rate yourself on a 0 to 10, and also you can think about how are you contributing to the community? What kind of volunteering are you doing? What kind of thing are you helping yourself feel better by extending a part of you elsewhere? So where are you on that scale, 0 to 10? Write down all the things you're currently actually doing, engaged in, and it might be quite a long list, or there might not be very much there, and wherever it is, that is perfectly fine, that's okay. Look at that list and just breathe, and just know that you are doing the very best you can for you right now. And then make another list, okay? This time I want you to think about how you would love it to be. Would you really like to just have 15 minutes of peace and quiet to do your videos? Or 15 minutes where nobody is going to disturb you? Would you like to have just that time where you can just have a lovely bubble bath, or you can go to the salon and get your hair done or your nails done, or you can have that massage, or you can put on that movie that you want to watch, or that series that you want to watch without being disturbed, or you can go for the walk with a friend or by yourself, or just go out into nature and just carve that time out when you're not in between shopping and cleaning and traveling. And so how would you like it to be? How would you like it to be? What are the things that you would love under the theme of me time and spirit and that sense of community and that place of where you are in this thing called your life? What would you like that to be? How would you like that to look? And then compare how big is that gap. Is it pretty much similar to what you're currently doing? Or are there things that you would really love to have more of, or to have less of, so that you can spend more time on you? You know, maybe just having that gorgeous cup of tea, maybe having that special mug that's just for you, that makes you feel so connected when you have it, right? So are there some things that you can change? Because we're going to start looking at some action steps that you can take. So maybe you want to buy just that beautiful cup just for you when you have that cup of tea. Maybe that's what it is. It's just a beautiful piece of crockery that when you have that, you know that you're just taking that time out for you. Maybe it is booking in some sessions with the chiropractor or massage therapist, or getting your hair done or your nails done, or booking in just some therapy sessions, coaching sessions. What are some things that you can do which will just nurture your soul? You know, maybe it is just finding that playlist, creating that playlist of feel good, happy music that you know that you can put on at a touch of a button when you want to. Maybe it is looking at that charity or that organization that you support, or even closer to home, there might be a busker near where you live, and just taking the time to appreciate, you know, their contribution to the world and how you can support them. So what are some things that you can do which are real practical action steps that you can take that will make you feel really good about you? You know, maybe you can look at your wardrobe. Maybe there's some things there that you know that, okay, I don't wear this anymore, I don't like it, and you can give off to charity. Maybe you can sort of detox your makeup bag or your bookshelf, or something that you know that it's not really doing very much for you right now, and it will be just that act of self-love to do some clearing and just to create some space. So what are some things that you can do? Could you go to a gallery or a museum and just take an afternoon to yourself? You know, what could you fit into your day? You could, what are some yoga moves you can do a couple of times during the day, just to get some stretches in, some deep breaths, you know, just taking some time out to listen to some meditations. What are some things that you can do? Making some time for prayer and for gratitude. What could you do for yourself that is going to bridge that gap, that is going to nurture you and build you and just create that resilience inside of you, so that you have that attraction in your life, that desire, that joy, that real sense of, yeah, this feels good, I'm in a really happy place in my life, and this is what I'm loving right now. So this area of life around me time and just being in this space where you feel connected to spirit, you feel connected to Mother Earth, you feel connected to the things that feel good for you. It might be something like, you know, really good, healthy, high vibrational foods. It might be buying a glass bottle instead of drinking from a plastic bottle. So what are some things that you can do that connect you and spirit and the earth and community, and just this higher from inside, but this higher global connection, this very kind of peaceful, tranquil, yet very high vibrational energy state that you can be in? And just notice how you feel around all of that, and just notice your reasons why do you want this, why do you need this, what is this going to mean to you by having some of those action steps in your life, you're creating in your life. So just take some time to do this exercise. Take some time, because often we can put ourselves at the bottom of the list when there's so many other things to do. And just what are some things that you can do regardless, do anyway? Because if you have quite a variety on that list, it's not about doing them all every day, but at least getting some of those in, you know, just a few minutes here and there. Whenever you need it, you've got that resource. Okay, I will talk to you in the next video.